A blessing in disguise. Something that seems bad at first but turns out to be good later. Missing the bus seemed unlucky, but it was a blessing in disguise when I avoided an accident. A dime a dozen. Very common or easily found. Good ideas may seem rare, but bad ones are a dime a dozen. A piece of cake. Something very easy to do. Cooking this recipe might look hard, but it's actually a piece of cake. Add fuel to the fire. To make a bad situation worse. Bringing up past mistakes only added fuel to the fire during the argument. All ears. Fully listening and paying attention. The kids were all ears when the magician entered the room. All in the same boat. In the same difficult situation as others. During the lockdown, families everywhere realized they were all in the same boat. An arm and a leg. Very expensive, costing a lot of money. Buying tickets at the last minute will cost you an arm and a leg. Apple of my eye. A person who is deeply loved and cherished. His grandson, the apple of his eye, brings him endless joy. At the drop of a hat. Immediately, without hesitation. She's ready to travel at the drop of a hat whenever there's an opportunity. Back to square one. To start over from the beginning after a failure. After losing all the data, the team had to go back to square one. Barking up the wrong tree. Accusing the wrong person or pursuing the wrong solution. He kept blaming his coworker, but he was clearly barking up the wrong tree. Beat around the bush. Avoiding the main topic, not saying something directly. She kept beating around the bush instead of telling me the truth. Better late than never. It's better to do something late than not at all. They arrived late to the wedding, but the family smiled and said, better late than never. Bite the bullet. To do something difficult or unpleasant that you've been avoiding. He didn't want surgery, but he finally bit the bullet and scheduled it. Bite off more than you can chew. To take on more responsibility than you can handle. He thought managing 2 jobs and school was possible, but he bit off more than he could chew. Break a leg. A way to wish someone good luck, especially before a performance. Before the show, the director smiled and told the cast, break a leg. Bring home the bacon. To earn money to support your family. After losing her job, she worked freelance to bring home the bacon. Burn the midnight oil. To stay up late working or studying. Students often burn the midnight oil before final exams. Burst your bubble. To ruin someone's happy moment or belief. She was excited to move abroad, but visa issues burst her bubble. By the skin of your teeth. Just barely, by a very small margin. He made it on time by the skin of his teeth. Call it a day. To stop working for the day or to decide not to continue. We've done enough for now, let's call it a day and continue tomorrow. Calm before the storm. A peaceful time before something chaotic or difficult happens. The peaceful morning felt like the calm before the storm of meetings and emails. Caught red-handed. Caught in the act of doing something wrong. The thief was caught red-handed trying to steal a bike. Cold feet. Nervousness that causes someone to back out of something. He wanted to speak up, but cold feet kept him silent. Come rain or shine. No matter what happens, under any circumstances. Come rain or shine, the delivery will arrive tomorrow. Cost an arm and a leg. To be very expensive. This dress is beautiful, but it costs an arm and a leg. Cross that bridge when you come to it. Don't worry about a problem until it happens. She asked what I'd do if I failed, and I said I'd cross that bridge when I came to it. Cry over spilled milk. To be upset about something that can't be changed. She regretted missing the bus, but crying over spilled milk didn't help. Cut corners. To do something badly or cheaply by skipping steps. The builder cut corners and now the walls are cracking. Devil's advocate. A person who argues against a position, just to test the idea. She played devil's advocate to challenge our assumptions. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Don't assume something will happen before it actually does. She assumed she got the job, but I said, don't count your chickens before they hatch. Don't give up your day job. You're not very good at that, stick to what you do best. After hearing him play the guitar, we all laughed and said, don't give up your day job. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't depend entirely on one plan or idea. I applied to several colleges because I didn't want to put all my eggs in one basket.